Welcome back to this fabulous channel. Welcome back to the City of Sin. If you are new to the channel or stopping in for your first time, my name is Ryan. I will be your host for all of these epic adventures, but today we are here at the fashion show in Las Vegas. Many of you may be wondering why this place is called the Fashion Show. The reason for that is because they host weekend fashion shows here at the mall in the Central Auditorium. So if you're here on the weekend, you can certainly check that out. This place is made notable by the Cloud is what it's dubbed, but that is 412 tons. It's a steel disc that was added in 2001, and it's 128 feet above the mall, providing shade and also a projection surface for when they do advertising and events and things like that. So some interesting facts about this place. It was opened on Valentine's Day in 1981. This place was expanded in 2002, and in 2003 the food court opened on the third floor that kind of overlooks the strip, which I'll show you a little bit later in this video. There are actually 3 floors to this place. There are 249 stores with 1,878,186 square feet of retail space, which is absolutely crazy. And as you can see, this place is absolutely gigantic. Over here you do have the Apple Store, which is pretty busy. One of the things that I did notice, or I did hear rumors about, is the Microsoft Store was talking about closing a bunch of retail stores. So we'll see if the Microsoft Store that's here at the fashion show is going to be open, but right now the Apple Store is pretty busy. As you can see, they have those little carousels set up outside because they only allow a certain number of people into the store at each time. Over to the left you have the Gap. They have different stores on the top and the bottom, so I'm going to try and show you both levels here. It's kind of hard to do since this place is so big. There's one side of the mall, there's the other side of the mall, and then you have 3 floors to deal with as well. So we're going to take you on this walking tour throughout, and I'll kind of point out what I see here at the fashion show as we do our quick little walking tour. Over to the left is the Art of Shaving retail store. They have Karma and Luck as well. And then over to the right, there is Guess a little bit further up. Over to the left is the Johnston and Murphy, followed by Body Shop. And then coming up here is if you go downstairs on these escalators here, that will take you down to some additional parking. They call that the yellow parking. So the garages are color coded by what parking garage you're in. So if you're confused at where you are, just look at the pillars and what color they're painted, and then you can easily find your car and where you're at. But up here over on my left hand side, we'll kind of take the left hand approach and go over by Diesel, kind of work our way around this floor number 2 here and check out floor number 2. So on my left, the Express store is actually closed. Further down here they have Macy's, PacSun, and a few other retailers. I'm not going to go all the way down there. I'm just kind of going to give you a general idea of how big this mall is by just doing a quick walking tour through the center part of this. Of course, I'll show you the food court and the other things that they have in this mall as well. This little atrium thing is absolutely huge. The Shoe Palace is directly across from me, and I'll kind of show you how big this is, and pan over to the right here and pan down just to show you how big this place actually is. So the fashion show is huge by comparison to Mall of America. There is none. Mall of America is the largest mall in the United States of America, located in Minneapolis, St. Paul. I've been there myself, so one of the things that I'll have to do is get to Minneapolis and film the Mall of America walkthrough to give you kind of a comparison to the fashion show in Las Vegas and Mall of America in Minneapolis, because the two are absolutely incredibly big. Fashion show is considerably big, but Mall of America is absolutely huge. If you've ever been there, they have what used to be called Camp Snoopy. Back when I was visiting as a kid, I believe it's now Nickelodeon Studios, which pretty much took over from Camp Snoopy, but they have an amusement park that's actually in the center of the mall, which is kind of cool. They have a roller coaster. They used to have like a log flume and a bunch of other things that I remember as a kid and visiting when going up to Minneapolis and checking out Valley Fair in Shakopee. So If you're ever up in the Twin Cities area, highly recommend that. Valley Fair is a cool little amusement park about 35 minutes west of the Twin Cities. So if you're ever up there, it's off of 169. It's a pretty cool spot to check out. But we're going to continue on with our awesome walking tour of the fashion show. So I noticed that a lot of these retail shops on the secondhand floor over here on the left-hand side are currently under construction, or they're looking for tenants. You'll have Kate Spade, New York, over on the left-hand side. She has a bunch of purses and female clothing and things like that. Kendra Scott is up over on the left-hand side. Michael Kors is over on the other side, over there onto the right. We'll be coming up here. Once we pass around this corner, Forever 21 will be on the left-hand side. Louis Vuitton is over on the right-hand side, so if you want to check out some Louis, straight over to the right, straight ahead of us on the right is Tiffany & Company, so if you want to check out that as well, you certainly can. Like I had mentioned over here on the left-hand side, this is Forever 21. Kind of work our way around this outside part, and straight up ahead here on floor 3 is where they have the food court here. So I'll kind of buzz through the food court, and like we had talked about when that opened up in 2003, they have kind of an outdoor seating area that is available, so when you get a bite to eat at the food court, you can go outside and kind of check that out as well. So we'll continue to make our way down here. If you see the signs up above, that will kind of tell you what is coming up here. So food court, restrooms, Las Vegas Boulevard, keep following this way straight up, and you'll go up that way, and we'll kind of tour that as we go through here. And then as we make our way back, I'll go on the other side and check out some of the stores over here. So on the left, we have a Banana Republic, which is currently open. They have a few other stores over here as well. And then the escalators, as you can see in the distance there, that's where we'll be taking to go straight up to the food court. Doc Martens, too bad they're not open, because those are probably one of my favorite shoes. They last forever. They're a little bit on the pricey end, but they are a shoe that will last you for at least 10 years. Good quality dress shoes, so I highly recommend Doc Martens. So if you want to check them out, you certainly can. But we'll take this escalator upstairs. This will take you to where the food court is. Also, they have restrooms available up here as well. So we'll kind of talk about what restaurants they have open, what kind of food options to expect here at the fashion show, and kind of wake our way around. But as you can see, this place is absolutely huge. It's gigantic. This food court is big in area, that is for sure. They do have one of those little pharma boxes over to my right, like we saw in the Venetian walking tour. You can find that right here in floor 3 at the food court as well. They also have a little informational stand right there where you can get information about the fashion show and the mall. So over to the right, as we were talking about, the big giant disc, you can kind of see that there, and this is the outdoor kind of eating area. I wouldn't recommend it right now. It's way too damn hot to eat outside, that is for sure. The people eating out there are crazy right now. But to each their own. I would recommend coming out, doing the outdoor patio on like February through March or September through October. That's usually a good time in Vegas where it's not too hot. Perfect time to enjoy your outdoors here in the fabulous city of Sin. So we got Solo Key, which is straight ahead of us there. They are actually open. Panda Express is open as well. We'll kind of make our way down here, kind of stay back from these lines and stuff like that, and we'll kind of show you what everything is here. They have a Wing Addiction, Ike's, Love and Sandwiches, but too bad Ike's isn't open. They have Cartel Tacos, Suki Hana up here, which looks pretty interesting as well. They have Opa. It's a Greek restaurant. They serve gyros and things like that, so if you want some Greek food, gyros are always highly recommended in my book. They're really, really good. They have an Indian restaurant, Masala, but they are currently closed. They have the Villain Italian Kitchen, which is currently open. The Philadelphia Steak and Hoagie is currently closed. And then last but not least, here on the very end, they have the Habit Burger Grill, which is currently open. My mistake. The Philadelphia steak place is actually open. Sorry, I didn't see the worker standing right there. That's my bad. So they are open. They're open. I didn't see anybody in line, but they do have people working there. So we'll kind of make our way back down to level 2 here from level 3. We'll take you on the other side and check out some of the stores that the fashion show has to offer over there. But like I said, you could literally spend an hour in this place and not cover it all. So I'm not covering everything that the fashion show has to offer today. I'm just kind of giving you a glimpse of how big it is, what kind of stores there are to expect, and kind of give you a quick little layout on how this mall works and kind of where everything is. So like I said, making our way back down to level 2. We'll take the left side this time when we get down there, kind of check out the stores on the left-hand side. Must have missed the U.S. Polo Association that's over on the right now. It was on the left as we were walking by it. I must have missed it to call it out. So there it is. If you're looking for it, that's where it is. So Zara is over on the left-hand side, and they are actually open. Straight ahead of us here, this will take us to Neiman Marcus, Macy's, Dillard's, Saks Fifth Avenue, and a few other stores coming up here as well. So like I said, we walked on the other side, so we're going to take the left side here and kind of do things backwards here and do things on the left-hand side versus what we were doing prior. So continue to work our way down here. I have tons of Las Vegas video that I have planned yet still. There's a bunch of stuff that I've gotten done, like the Palazzo, the Venetian TI, so be sure to look for those videos if they've been already posted. Check them out. If they haven't been posted yet, it's because I'm in the works of editing, just like I got done with this one. I have a night strip walk that I did on Friday night. I also had a dusk strip walk that I did, I believe, on Saturday night. So those will be coming as well. I still have a lot of editing to do with those. So once I get everything all edited up, I will definitely show you guys all the fabulous things that I have here in Las Vegas. But usually I can get the food videos done a little bit quicker than these ones because they're a little bit shorter, not as much of a time consumer with how much film is being shot and how big the file sizes are and things like that. Like I said, I always shoot in 4K, the absolute highest quality that I can for you guys. So that way we can bring the best of the best to you guys to view and see and make you feel like you actually have the feeling that you're here. So I'm going to work our way down from floor 2, kind of check out floor 1 a bit because we kind of missed that when we took that little step up by the yellow parking area, and we'll kind of go from there and go back around. But Swatch is over on the left-hand side. But I just wanted to take a quick opportunity to say a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Thank you to all of you for watching today's video. I know these videos are not easy to do, so thank you for bearing with me as I edit all of these and get this done for you. Be sure to share this video with your friends and family, like this video, subscribe if you guys have not already done so. But my name is Ryan here with this awesome channel, and I will catch you guys in the next Las Vegas adventure.